You are not a whole, you are a slice. A bright cross-section trimmed by time and shown on a little screen called Today. The rest of you waits off-screen. It pulls at you in symbols and shivers. It leaves fingerprints in dreams. You have felt it. A story that arrives from nowhere. An hour that vanishes in flow. An ache that lands before the news. Stay with me. Before this ends, you will know where that pull comes from. You will leave with one simple ritual to choose the next frame you appear in. Only a slice, not the whole. Hear the bell in the dark. If you live as only a slice, someone else will choose the cut. Feeds pick the angle. Interfaces pick the moment. You mistake a sampling rate for fate. That ends here. I will give you a map that treats thought as instrument, not king. A way to feel the larger thing you come from and steer by its signals. Nothing fluffy. A tool you can use today. Look at life as geometry, not gossip. Things swell, crest, and fall. Birth is entry, death is exit. That curve is not just a plot device. It is the shadow of a passage through a higher room. Everything between is a corridor where time samples you frame by frame. You do not move like a line. You flicker like a sequence. Sometimes the slices blur. Sometimes they stretch. This is the mechanism under the story. You are a cross-section cut by time. The question is simple. Who chooses the next frame? If you do not name it, the feed will. Algorithms are editors. They cut you for convenience. A scroll is not neutral. A tap is not neutral. Predicted pauses become rails. Recommended paths become habits. Soon your identity is a lagging indicator. You wake to a notification and call it urgency. You bend to a trend and call it taste. Authorship is stolen by menus, not blades. The thing you call the unconscious is not a basement. It is the mothership. You are the probe. You sample a narrow band of time and report back. Emotions are telemetry. They arrive first. A drop in the gut, a lift behind the eyes. Skin speaks before sentences. Thoughts show up after the signal and pretend to lead. Your brain is a port. Ports do not own the ocean. The larger self moves like weather beyond the horizon. You feel its pressure systems cross your day. Ignore it, and you get confusion. Listen, and you call it intuition. Do not worship the noise inside the port. Listen for the pattern in swell and lull. Learn your signature. That is the start of authorship. Proof is already in your body. Dreams deliver lifetimes in a blink. Flow deletes the clock. Grief stretches a minute into miles. A ping lands before a call. The body gets the packet first. Language claims the credit. Telemetry. The mothership taps the hull. Choose sovereignty over shrink-wrapped certainty. Treat thought like a tool. Test the signal in action. If the port is noisy, step outside and feel the wind. Make the slice yours. Keep it private. Night. 3 minutes. Write one line only. What did the mothership try to tell me? No editing. One line. Under it, write the emotion you felt most today and where it sat in the body. Be plain. Close your eyes. Name the symbol that visited today. A key. A door. A wave. A moth. Draw a tiny sigil for it on your thumb while you exhale. Keep it secret. Morning. 3 minutes. Read last night's line once. Write the first emotion you woke with and where it lives. Circle the symbol if it returns. If a new one arrives, add it small beside the old. Do this for 7 days without missing. Set a timer before you begin. Phones away. You are not making literature. You are training a port to hear telemetry. This is authorship. A thumbprint for your next frame. The signal is useless until you move. When the ping lands in the body, speak one sentence out loud. What did the mothership try to tell me? Then act for 2 minutes only. No thinking loop. Move. Examples. Open the draft and type a subject line that asks for what you need. Put the book you fear in your bag. Place your shoes by the door and set a walk alarm. Fill a glass with water and drink it in sunlight. Delete one app that eats your slices. Sketch the idea badly on a sticky note and tape it to the laptop. Set a calendar block named Next Frame. Rules: finishable in 2 minutes. Reversible if wrong. Visible change to the next frame. Do not announce it online. Do not ask permission. Ports that beg for applause misroute signals. Movement first, meaning later. Night entry. What did the mothership try to tell me? I am stalling on the pitch. Emotion. Tightness under the ribs. Symbol. A key. Tiny sigil on the thumb. Morning check. Emotion. Clear head with grit behind the eyes. The key again. Circled. Midday ping. A drop in the gut. The key flashes. 2-minute action. Open mail. Type subject. Key question about the proposal. Send to one person who can say yes. Ripples. Reply within an hour. Call at 4. The answer is not yet. The corridor tilts. New angle. Next morning, the symbol changes. A door now. 2-minute action becomes a 1-page outline. By Friday, there is a meeting on the calendar. This is how slices compound. Telemetry. A tiny act. A new frame. You did not control the sea. You set the port to the right horizon. You cannot be the whole. You can choose the next frame. Stop waiting for permission from charts and dashboards. Ports do not crown kings. Ports set headings. Treat thought like a tool in your hand. Treat emotion like a signal on the horizon. Treat symbols like coordinates. Pick one cut. Point the camera. Move. When the corridor tilts, adjust by a breath and a step. You are the probe. You report by how you live. Say it once out loud. I choose the next frame. I am not the echo. I am the cut. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly. On the exhale, press your thumb to your palm where you drew the sigil. Whisper the seal. Only a slice, not the whole. I choose my next frame. Open your eyes and make it visible. Start the cross-section journal tonight. 3 minutes is enough. When the ping lands tomorrow, take 1 2-minute action. If you skip this, the feed edits you. That is the cost. Leave a trace here. Type one word that names the symbol that found you today. Key, door, wave, moth. Your word. Then step through. Watch the next chapter when you are ready. Birth and death as airlocks. Bring your journal. Bring your signal. Only a slice, not the whole. Choose. Until next time.